Today we are here to present the comparison between Union Assurance versus HNB Assurance. First of all, I would like to introduce my group members. I am Anushka, here Kushan, Naveen, Dhananjay, Subhadra and Sandali. Here is our presentation contents. When we are looking at the industry review, there are so many players in insurance industry. According to annual report of Insurance Regulatory Commission of Sri Lanka 2016, Sri Lanka Insurance is at the top, and secondly Selinco Insurance PLC, thirdly Union Assurance, fourthly AIE Insurance, then Janashakti Insurance, then HNB Assurance, then SoftLogic Life Insurance. In here we are going to talk about Union Assurance and HNB Assurance. Union Assurance is incorporated in 1988 and HNB Assurance is incorporated in 2001. Ownership of Union Assurance goes to John Keels, hence ownership of HNB Assurance goes to HNB PLC. HNB PLC has more policy holders than Union Assurance, but total assets are more than in Union Assurance than HNB Assurance. There are more number of products in HNB Assurance, but Union Assurance has only 114 number of products. Union Assurance has more market share than HNB Assurance, and also Union Assurance has more branches than HNB Assurance. Thus, Union Assurance has more employees than HNB Assurance. Also, Union Assurance has no Fitch ratings, and HNB Assurance has Fitch ratings as A. Now I am going to talk about main pillars of strategy of Union Assurance. Main pillars of strategy of Union Assurance can do by earnings by growth, operation efficiencies, product development, leverage human capital, create a strong brand. So Union Assurance can earn growth by increasing performance, market share, diversification, distribution platforms. Then they can operate high efficiencies by optimizing daily operations. Then Union Assurance can develop their products by focusing customer needs and demographic trends. And also Union Assurance can leverage their human capital by transforming achieve goals and objectives. Finally, they can create a strong brand by differentiating their new products. Then I am moving to main pillars of strategy at HNB Assurance. HNB Assurance can do this by business growth, investment returns, customer service, negative environmental effects, and internal empowerment. HNB Assurance can do business growth by improving performance, improving market share, improving diversification, and finally distribution platforms. And also HNB Assurance can gain more investment returns by maximizing daily operations. Hence, HNB Assurance can get and give more customer service by enhancing customer needs, demographic trends. Also, HNB Assurance can decrease their negative environmental effects by increasing CSR activities. Finally, HNB Assurance can do internal empowerment by assigning right people, right place at right time. Then I am going to talk about financial analysis. You can see here, comparing to last 3 years, Union Assurance has more revenue than HNB Assurance, and also Union Assurance has more net profit than HNB Assurance. Also, HNB Assurance has more earning per share than HNB Assurance. Also, return on equity on Union Assurance is higher. It is such as 64%. Then I'm going to talk about pestle factors, pestle analysis for these two companies. When considering political and legal factors, we can see frequent change in insurance legislations governed by Insurance Board of Sri Lanka and Central Bank of Sri Lanka has a huge impact on Union Assurance and HNB Assurance. Also, when considering economic factors, increasing taxation, low interest rate, growth in middle class income of the population has also an impact on these two companies. Now I'm going to talk about social factors. Social factors such as increased proportion of young drivers, high premium of those young drivers, increasing racing culture, increased disposable income such as increase in affording second cars, so being insured is creating. So this is also have an impact on these both companies. Then technology has also an impact on these two companies. Using internet for yellow pages. Nowadays, by internet, we can communicate and share knowledge faster and better way. And also, this can save money, review their prices and bring them at a lower level for consumers. And also, finally, environmental factors. Natural disasters are happen commonly. So, insurance companies have an impact on this. So, insurance are more awareness of this insurance. So, from now onwards, Naveen will continue the presentation.
Thank you, Anushka. Today I'll be covering the areas of SWOT analysis and the recommendations. First of all, I'll be moving on to the SWOT analysis. When considering the strengths of Union Assurance, the main strengths are highest new business premium growth by 17%, insurance premiums increased by 22%. Union Assurance has a wide array of branches. They have 97 branches. They offer 30 years of excellence. They have a rapid growth in revenue, and they have about 14% in the industry. Now I'll be moving on to the strengths of HNB Assurance. The strengths of HNB Assurance are they have a very strong management. They also have a wide range of branches. They have 59 branches. They offer 17 years of professionalism. They show a consistent growth in revenue in the industry. They have a very high level of customer loyalty, and also one of their main strengths is they are subsidiary of HNB PLC. Now I'll be moving on to the weaknesses. First of all, I'll be talking about the weakness of Union Assurance. The first one is drop off in manufactured capital industry, limited online presence, lack of marketing and less skilled employees. Now when talking about HNB Assurance, the policies are not matched with lifestyle of the people. This is one of their main weaknesses. They also have limited online presence, low market presence and weak R&D. If they rectify these errors, they can gain market share. Now I'll be talking about the external factors. In Union Assurance, increasing urbanization, digital life insurance, development products are identified as the main opportunities. While in HNB Assurance, new products, increasing aging population and digital advancement can be identified as the main opportunities. When talking about the threats, in Union Assurance, data privacy and protection, increasing taxes can be identified as the main threats, while in HNB Assurance, government regulations, subsidy products are identified as the main threats. Now I'll be moving on to the recommendations. Our recommendations to Union Assurance are to increase their online presence, engage in business promotions and to increase their workforce. When talking commonly, both companies should introduce new customized policies, and both companies should engage more in R&D. This will help both the companies to gain a lot of market share. These are our references that we use to make this presentation. Thank you very much for listening, and if you all have any questions, you can answer.